Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Joel. I'm now a 4th semester nurse student at Imperial Valley College, and for today's video, it's going to be the application process of nursing school. Now with me, this is going to be regarding Imperial Valley College. There is, I believe, a subscriber. I don't know if he's a subscriber or not, but his name is Carlos, that he did commented on one of my videos that you guys can check. I'm going to have it here in the description, and I'm going to have like a little picture right here where you can see it. And he was asking me to do a video regarding like the classes I had to take, my prerequisites, my journey. So that's pretty much gonna be it. So this is primarily gonna be, again, like I said, Imperial Valley College. I'm gonna put here the criteria so you guys can also see it as I'm going through it. I have it right here on my laptop. So let's get started on the very top. Now, since mine is a community college, I had to do 2 years of general science. So taking classes for general science. And these are the classes that nursing school will grade you on. So you can be taking biology 100, biology, whatever you want. If they're not these type of biology classes, they're not going to count towards your weighted GPA for nursing school. So they will only get those classes and they're going to weight it out, and then you're going to be getting these points. So for me, I graduated with the general science degree, and I also did a CNA class that was given by my college. I think it was called Allied Health 060, something like that. So I did that. I took the state exam, and then I got my license, and then with that license, that's how I got the 1.5 points of Allied Health certification. If you do volunteering, then you can obviously also get the points, but I did not want to volunteer because I'd rather work and take the class of the CNA one instead of just doing like 100 hours of community stuff or volunteering in my local hospital. So yeah, so in that category I got 4 points. If you have a bachelor's degree already in something else, then you already have 5 points, and the maximum of this category is 5 points. So yeah, for that one I got 4. Now regarding biology, 220, which is microbiology, 204 and 206, those are anatomy and physiology. Or you can take like anatomy and physiology part 1 and part 2, which will be the 200 and the 202. In that one I got the 40 points because I got an A on microbiology, physiology, and anatomy, and I'm currently a tutor for those classes. But I believe this is my last semester because hopefully now in this coming June 21st, I'm going to be working now in the ER as a nurse intern. So yeah, I won't be having time to be like a tutor anymore. So this is my last semester for that. Now regarding the bottom, the other one, the English 110, which is pretty much like English college level, and then psychology 204, math 91, sociology 101, communication 100, and nursing 100. So with those ones, English 110, I got an A, and back then I was really bad at writing essays, so I was really surprised that I got an A, so I'm really happy for that. For psychology 204, in that one, I believe I got a C on that one. Yeah. It was my first time taking like college classes other than like the English 110 I took in the summer, and in fall I took like 4 classes. I took like Chem 100, Bio 100, Psychology 204, and Communication 100. And I was really lazy. I don't know why, like I didn't even go hardcore on it, and I got a C on Psychology 204. So yeah, that was my only like low grade. Math 91, which is kind of like college algebra, and that one I got an A. Sociology 101, that one I got an A2, and then communication 100 got an A, or speech 100, which is the same thing. Nursing 100, this is like med math. So I have videos here on my channel regarding like med math that I did already in nursing school, but before going to nursing school you need to be taking the nursing 100, which gives you a really good edge of what nursing school will feel like in the math category section, because in every exam we did have like med math, especially in 2nd, 3rd, and 4th semester. And you need them. You need to know your conversions and stuff, because but like in the floor it's already like simple conversions. It's not like as complicated as they make it sometimes in the math, but you need to know the conversions and be familiar with them. So if you're taking that class or you're gonna take it, you can like see my videos that I have in the channel. They're one of the earliest videos that I have, and then there you can have like an idea of what it's like. But yeah, I got A's in all those classes except for psychology 204. That's where I got the C. So in that category, I had 25 points. You can also take English 201, which is kind of like advanced English, kind of like writing, I guess. There's also Math 119, which is stats. That one I got a B. For English 201 I got an A. And then I think there's like a critical thinking, like reading something class that you can take. Those are 3 classes that are not here, but they can help you boost your GPA. So for instance, if you're like in the 3.0 to 3.49 category, which is 20 points, and you're like a 3.3 or 3.4, if you take those 3 classes, it can pump you up to a 3.5, which can then put you in the 25 points category, which can help you because those are free, 5 points that can be a game changer. And then life experience, special circumstances. So in here, 3 points, no documentation needed. You're right here, you're like low economic status, any stuff like you might be going through, single mother or like single child or whatever you want, that applies to you. I remember like they used to be like 3 or like 6 different categories, like economic status, marriage status, stuff like that you can like pick one of them. But here it's just like life experience with special circumstances. So any special circumstance that you might feel that you have a disadvantage, you can write a document, like a Word document. You might want to put a title and then put like what happened to you or whatever for just a paragraph, so like 4 or 5 sentences, double space with your name on it. And when you turn in your application, like you can put that in there. So if it's relevant, they're gonna count those 3 points for you. Now documentation proficiency, still like the languages. For me, I took the AP exam in high school for Spanish, so I did not have to take Spanish in college. So I got like the Spanish credit. But you can also, I believe if you're working somewhere medically, like a clinic or a hospital or something, and you speak Spanish and you have worked sometimes as a translator, they can write you like a document saying that, oh yeah, like this person knows Spanish. But I believe like I think you don't even have to be working like in a medical setting. I think it could just be like any job, like, oh yeah, this person knows Spanish, like, so you can be saving that money for those classes of Spanish and have like someone in your workplace, like a manager or someone, supervisor, write you a letter to the nursing program saying that you can speak Spanish, like fluent Spanish, which is what they're looking for. Also, if you speak sign language, if you speak French and you take those classes, but they're like advanced classes, like sign language 200, 202, French 201, 211, or like the advanced classes of Spanish. So don't think like, oh, if I just take one course of Spanish, or one course of French, I'm good. Like, no, you do need to have like the advanced ones, like the top level ones, or you can just have like a letter written, like I said. And then the T's. The T's in that one, I scored between, I think they changed it now. Oh, no, it's the same. So 70 to 89, that's 17 points. And that's the area that I got in. We really don't try and go for 90 to 100 because it's like 3-point difference. And I know you might be thinking like, oh, well, 3 points is a huge game changer. Yeah, I guess. But like if you do really good on the other classes like I did, you don't have to push as much in the T's, because the T's, it's like reading, math, science, and grammar. And that's where I did my website called For Nurse, to help students pass that exam. And it has been doing really, really, really well lately. Over 226 members, 96% pass rate with a 70% or more. And yeah, I did that website because I believe like the websites that were available, they were charging between like $60 to $200. And a lot of friends like took those courses and stuff, websites, and it felt like so like iceberg, like point of the iceberg, it was just like, it gave you like a false sense of security that you knew it just because you glanced at it, or just because like they briefly touched a concept. But the T, sometimes like they ask you like a little bit more than that. It's just not like, it's not just memorization, it's kind of like how things work, kind of like physiology or microbiology exams are pretty much. So yeah, I did my website on that. So if you're gonna be taking the T's, you can definitely send me a message through my email, and then I can get you started on your application, or I guess your registration for the website. But yeah, it has been doing really, really well. And yeah, and my heart gets like a little bit warm when students from either first semester or second, like they see me and they're like, oh, like because of you, like I'm here because I took your website and then I passed and now I'm here. And I'm like, oh damn. Like it's very different for you to hear it in person, face to face, versus an email, because I do get like a lot of emails saying like, oh, thank you so much, and yeah, like it means a lot because they took time to tell me their score, and they also like thank me for what I did. on the website, but you know, having it face to face, like it has like a different approach that really, it's really, really good. So yeah, that was pretty much it. My overall points was 93 with everything. Let me just do the math again right here, but I believe it was like high 90s. So it was 17, and then I got my 2 points, so it's 19 plus 3 points, and then I got here the 25 points, and then here I got 40, and then here I got 4. 91. So mine was 91 points. I thought it was 93. Okay. So yeah, 91 points, and I really thought like I was not gonna be able to pass it or get in, because there was like a lot of rumors like, oh, even the people that get 90s, like they don't get in, and it's really competitive, because back then when I was taking my classes, they only accepted 20 members, and then they got a grant or something, and then it went up to 30, and that's how it was. So I was a little bit better, but still 30 out of like 600 applicants or something, like still gives you like a really, really rough edge. But then once I got in, I noticed like some people got in with 82 points, 78 points, and then I was like, what? Like I thought it was just like the best of the best, you know, like 90s and maybe high 80s, and that's it, you know, because that's how they told me. But in reality, once I got in and I was asking like people, they're like, oh, how many points do you have? So people would tell me like, I don't remember. It's like, you do remember, you just don't want to tell me, but okay, that's fine. But the ones who were like really sincere, they were like, oh, 82, like, oh, 80, 79. And then obviously there were something like, oh, 88, 91, stuff like that. But it's really hard to just get like a perfect score because of the T's, like 90 to 100 to get all the points, like that's kind of like unreal. And then also getting all A's in all the prereqs, like sometimes that's really hard, because if you get a B, you already lost the perfect points. So as long as you get like a lot of A's and 1 or 2 B's, or maybe like 3 B's, but it depends also the category. There's like a lot of you play around with it. Like, oh, I need to get like now A's on this ones and B on these ones. Like that's why you have counselors, and that's why you have like nursing counselors who can help you on that. But yeah, this was just me with 91 points, and I thought I was not gonna get in. I got in, and then I believe once I got in, yeah, the lowest was an 78 on my class, and the following class it was like 80 for the third semesters, and then the ones who are in second semester, I believe the lowest was like a 79 or 78, and then right now the ones who are in first semester, it was like an 80, the one who had like the lowest. But you know, you never know, because now with COVID stuff and like everything was online, you know, people don't tend to have low scores anymore. They tend to have like higher scores than normal. So it makes it like a little bit more difficult per se to get in, I guess. Because back with me, it was not COVID or anything, so everything was in class, everything like more presentations, more exams. And now with everything online, like they had to cool it a bit and then have everything on home. So that gave people like a lot of advantages, I guess. But yeah, that's pretty much the application process for IVC, like the one that I had to go through. And it was really a hassle. I believe like the hardest ones were physiology and microbiology that same semester. Because I wanted to graduate already. I wanted to get it out of the way. And normally people take them separately, like physiology one semester and then microbiology the second, because if you do put both of them, like you really have to be committed, because if you get a B in one of them, like you're gonna be losing your perfect score on the points. So yeah, but like a lot of people just do both of them. They're really committed on it, and they get the A's on those. Not impossible, but I believe like if you do take both of them at the same time, that will give you a better edge of what your nursing school will feel like once you get in. Because even though in nursing school you're only taking 2 classes in first semester, like those classes are really, really heavy. Like you're gonna have no idea of how loaded you're gonna be. It's like you're just gonna be bombarded by assignments, bombarded by exams, bombarded. Like, yeah, there's like 14 exams in nursing school in first semester. That's counting 1 class only. And then you have like ATI, which are like 3 more exams. So that's like 17 exams. And then you have like pharmacology, and I believe there's like 4 or 5 exams. So there's like 22 exams plus like 9 checkoffs that they're important. Like you really can't mess it up. And so you're bombarded by a lot of stuff. So don't be like naive and think like, it's 2 classes, it's good. Like no, they're really, really heavy. So physiology and microbiology, that's going to be like a good warm up to what it's going to feel like, but it's still not compared. But you know, if you just take them separately, like I believe like you're going very lightweight, and once you go into nursing school, you're like gonna crumble. So you need to get used to the hassle, the stress by taking those 2 classes, graduate a semester early, and be like, damn, like in nursing school is gonna be worse, but I at least made it with A's or 1A and 1B. So I have like a slight idea of what's gonna be like. So yeah, I that's my tip to you. I'll take it if you want. If you don't want it, you just want to be safe, then go for it. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be a wild ride, but you're gonna like it, and it's all gonna be based on the memories that you do there. Like, don't be thinking like it's always 100% work and no fun. You do have to make the work fun, or else you're not gonna want to do it. So you're gonna see it there, like with the people that you surround yourself with and the memories. It's really important for you to check with your counselor, or at least let your counselor know that you're very interested into the nursing program, and for her to print out like the sheet that I'm showing you right now, so you can have it with you in your binder, and you can be like, have it as a motivation or inspiration that, you know, that's where you want to get into. And yeah, you know, once you get in and once you get accepted, once you get your letter, then that's where like the fun will begin. Okay, and I know it sounds like, oh god, but everyone's scared. Don't be ashamed, or don't be having doubt, like, why am I so scared? Like it's good to be scared. It's really good to be scared, because you're gonna be growing. You're gonna be growing, and it's scary and it's frightful, and yeah, we all feel like that, and we might not show in our faces because we need to look professional. We need to look like we know what we're doing, but you're always gonna be terrified, and it's fine, and it's normal, and it's part of the growing process. It's part of the process of becoming a nurse. So every feeling that you're having is probably the same one that I felt and everybody in my class felt, but you're gonna make it. You're gonna make it, I know it can all be positivity, like you're gonna make it, but it also depends on you and how hard you want it and how bad you want it, how you need it. So yeah, like never think that you're alone. You have this channel to help you. You've been looking at my growing process since 2nd semester to now graduated in less than a week. So yeah, it's definitely a ride, but everything is possible, and ask for help. Don't be ashamed. Don't be thinking that you need to do it on your own, and be grateful for all the friends and all the teachers that are helping you there, all the professors, all the people in the hospital helping you, the staff there. Never think that you're alone, because there's really a lot of people there who want you to succeed, and you're going to be bringing more reputation to your school. So always be thinking of that. Like, they want to help you, because if you fail, they don't earn anything by failing you. They look bad, they look worse, or whatever you want to call it, because, you know, it's showing that, you know, why are these people not passing? You know, it's like maybe the staff, they're not teaching properly, maybe they're loading them with a lot of stuff. So never be thinking like the school wants you to fail, because if you succeed, they look better, they get more grants. But if you fail, then that looks a little bit bad on them. So they always will have your back, but you need to be open to suggestions, be open to feedback, constructive criticism, and yeah, that's pretty much how you build. But you're never going to be ready to be a nurse. Or I guess the people that I've asked, they're like, I mean, we're graduating and like, damn, we're now going to be alone, and it's like, I'm scared. But the people on the floor would tell you, like, you learn more nursing like here working already. It's not like exactly as how the book tells you and stuff. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of self-doubt, a lot of imposter syndrome, but just gotta push through it and talk it out with your friends, your family, your boyfriend, girlfriend, whoever you want, and let it out. Okay, and never forget that you're not alone. And if prayer works for you, then by all means, because you're gonna have to pray a lot, have a lot of faith that it is what it is. And yeah, it's part of the process. So you guys took here until the end of this video. Thank you so much guys for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye bye.